Let's face it, roast spuds are the best part of any roast dinner, and whilst you can cook them in your air fryer on the crisper plate using just a spray of oil to keep them healthy, the very best, tastiest roast potatoes are cooked on the base of the air fryer and in a more traditional way. Crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, you can have the perfect roasties just like they've been cooked in the oven, but in little over 20 minutes. Before we start, I recommend using a floury potato such as a Maris Piper or King Edward, and although any potato can be roasted, results can vary quite a lot. I'm using King Edward potatoes here. Now I'm going to show you the best way to cut the potatoes. This is how I was shown to do them and how my mother and grandmother did them. Take the peeled potato and place it on its side. Cut 1/3 of the potato from the narrower end. Then take the 2/3 that remain at the wider end and cut in half in the other direction. This gives you 3 evenly sized, correctly shaped roast potatoes. Here it is again. Lie the potato on its side, identify the narrower end and cut about 1/3 of the potato from that end. Then I turn the other piece over and cut it in half again. And there you have it. Evenly sized, proper, actual roast potato shaped potatoes. Before we roast these, we're going to soak them in salted cold water for about 30 minutes to help remove some of the starch. Now, if you're in a rush, you could skip this part and just give them a good rinse under cold water. After 30 minutes, drain the potatoes and add fresh water. For speed, I'm going to add boiling water from the kettle. How long you parboil for will depend on the variety of potato. Maris Piper or King Edwards should be parboiled for no longer than 5 minutes. Any longer than that and you'll regret it because they'll just break up when you start to roast them. Waxier, larger potatoes will need longer and you may have to boil those for up to 10 minutes. I'm going to remove the crisper plate from the air fryer because my experience is that it can make the roast potatoes quite dry. Now while the potatoes are parboiling, I'm going to add 2 or 3 tablespoons of cooking oil to the bottom of the air fryer drawer, and I'm going to put this in the air fryer at 200 degrees Celsius, that's 390 degrees Fahrenheit, to preheat for 5 minutes. Drain the water from the potatoes, then tip them back into the pan. Now, the secret to that crispy coating, sprinkle 2 tablespoons of semolina over the hot potatoes. Once you've done this, there's no going back. You won't roast potatoes without it. Replace the lid and give them a good shake to roughen them up and to ensure they're fully coated. When you place the potatoes into the air fryer, they should sizzle in the hot oil. Then, when they're in, immediately turn them over. We want them to be coated in the oil. If they look a little bit dry anywhere, give those areas an extra little spray of oil too, and remember, don't overcrowd the pan. Start by air frying the potatoes at 200 degrees Celsius, that's 390 degrees Fahrenheit, for 20 minutes. We're also going to be returning to them several times during cooking. Gently shake the potatoes or turn them over using your tongs every few minutes, again spraying any areas that look a little dry. At this stage, I'm also going to start to add some seasoning. Turn the potatoes as many times as you feel you need to ensure even cooking. When there's around 8 to 10 minutes left, add a good knob of butter for flavour. You can add whatever flavourings you want here, such as garlic butter, rosemary, thyme, a sprinkle of paprika or some other spice, but I'm just sticking with salted butter and black pepper. During this last 8 minutes, make sure you give them an occasional shake or turn to ensure they're completely coated in the flavourings. When the 20 minutes is up, check the potatoes for doneness. We want them golden, crispy and sizzling in the pan. Now I'm going to put these back in and I'm going to give them an additional 3 minutes. And there they are in all their glory. Potatoes retain a lot of heat, so don't pile them up on top of each other. They'll just steam and start to lose their crispness. Put them in a large bowl with plenty of space around them and give them a final sprinkling of salt to help keep them crunchy. And with any luck, yours will make it to the table. Who ate those?